Hi, Frank. Hi, Frank's friends. And hi, friends. Thank you so much for joining me today for Nana Story Time. We're going to have two fun books today. One, Don't Eat Bees. A dog shares some life lessons. His main one is Don't Eat Bees. And the other is about a dog who cried wolf. We're going to start Don't Eat Bees. And we'll save this one for next. We're both talking about the main character is a dog. Don't eat bees is the main theme. So let's learn today the American Sign Language sign for a bee. Now, you know a bee is that little buzzing thing. Well, if they sting you, it hurts. Let's pretend, let's take our thumb and our first finger there, the pointer finger, and tap it to our lips, tap it to our mouth, and pretend it's a bee about to sting our mouth. Well, if it stings, you're going to pat it away. So here's the sign for bee. Ow. Try it. Take your two fingers, thumb and pointer finger. Sting. Bee. Let's hear what the dog has to teach us. Now, he's kind of being funny. Let's hear some of the funny things he's going to tell us. I am a smart dog. I am only 7, but that is practically 50 in person years. So I already know several important things, like how cats are awfully self-important for animals who poop in a box. So he's kind of making fun of cats. I know you can dig one big hole and put 30 bones in it, or dig 30 holes and put one bone in each. Dogs love to bury bones. Another thing I know, somehow all these dogs are dogs. Yes, even that one. So dogs come in many shapes and sizes. They don't all look like the same. But most of my vast knowledge involves what to eat and what not to eat. I will share what I know. Do eat socks. That is why they come in pairs. There's a spare one just for you. Dogs sometimes chew up socks. Should they chew up socks? No, but they do. His main lesson is don't eat bees. Can you imagine if you swallowed a bee? Stings. Do eat papers, like the ones the small persons work on when they finally come home after forever. So really, when the children are doing their homework, he says you can eat their papers. Should they do that? No. He's a silly dog. Pro tip, if you eat them, your small persons will have to stay home to make new papers. I don't think he made his owner very happy. But don't eat bees. He sees a bee buzzing around. There's that bee. Do eat the giant bird they cooked at Thanksgiving. He's running off with the turkey. Grab what you can and run. It's a fun game, and you deserve a little fun. Remember all those papers you ate? Should he have taken the turkey from Thanksgiving dinner? No, he's a silly dog, and he's going to get in trouble. Do eat Grandpa's teeth. It will make Grandpa smile, and that, my friend, will make everyone smile. That sounds silly, doesn't it? Looks like he's got Grandpa's teeth in his mouth. Silly dog. Do eat the cat food, just because you can. Who's a dumb dog now, Mittens? Not me. I don't eat bees. So he ate the cat food. Do you think that made the cat very happy? No, but I think the cat's going to get even later in the story. Do eat the foods your small person doesn't like to eat. Here's feeding the dog. This will make them love you, and they will scratch that special itchy spot you can't reach. Yes, eat the peas, not the bees. Silly but a happy dog for sure. He's saying, eat the car? I don't think you can do that. Eat plants? No, some would be actually poisonous. Eat dirt that comes with the plants? Eat shoes? Oh man, he's eating a lot of stuff he shouldn't eat. I bet he's going to get a stomach ache. Eat the couch? Eat the mail? For sure, eat the sandwich. It was obviously for you, since it had all your favorite stuff in it. I'm surprised he's not very, very fat. Don't eat lemons. Have you had a lemon? Very sour. Or fire. Oh, you never want to touch fire, let alone eat it. Or bees. There's that bee buzzing around again. See, I know a lot of things. I am so smart that I can tell you I would never, ever do something as silly as eat a bee. No, sir. Never, ever, ever. Do you see that bee landing on his nose? Again? Oops. I think he ate the bee. Ooh. See the buzz around his mouth? He's never, never going to eat a bee again. But cactuses. But cactuses. Mittens the cat has been telling me good things about cactuses. I am a smart dog. Do you think he's going to eat the cactus? Do you think that's a good thing to eat? Do you think the cat Mittens is getting even with the dog for eating his food? Yes, but don't eat bees. That silly dog, he was eating all the wrong stuff, but having a lot of fun. Don't eat bees. We'll put that away. And remember, if a bee stings you on the mouth, swatted away. The American Sign Language for bee. All right. The dog who cried wolf. The dog who cried wolf. Here is the dog reading a book about wolves. Now, if you've ever seen a wolf, but you will in this story, you know they have long noses, generally, long noses. So the American Sign Language for a wolf is to make a long nose. Can you do that? A long nose. Wolf. Moka was a good dog. He and Michelle loved to be together. Life was perfect until one day she read a book about wolves. Look, Mocha, said Michelle, you're kind of like a wolf. Dogs are like a wolf, as you'll see. Wow, thought Mocha, I am kind of like a wolf. But look how amazing wolves are. They run around free. Hunt wild animals. And stay up late and howl at the moon. And look at the way I live, Mocha sighed. I'm nothing but a house pet. He felt like a failure, especially when Michelle made him dress up for her tea parties. He wanted to be a wolf. Here he's going for a walk on a leash. She gives him his food, and he can only look out the window to see the moon. So what do you think Mocha is feeling right now? Is he feeling like a wolf? The next day, Mocha made up his mind. He snuck out of the house and took off for the mountains. He ran and ran and ran and ran until finally he reached the high mountain top. I'm free, he said, free as a wolf. Look at that smile on his face. He's so happy. He ran, he jumped, he danced, and he peed wherever he wanted. Wow, he exclaimed, the world is mine. Soon, Mocha was hungry. No problem, he cried. I'll hunt for my food, just like the wolves do. And off he went. Bet he spies that little bunny and think he's going to hunt the bunny and get him for dinner. He's hungry now. But the rabbit outran him, and a skunk sprayed him. That's how skunks protect themselves, with their stinky smell. A beetle pinched him, and even a field mouse made fun of him. So he's thinking the mouse is there, but the mouse underground underground tunnel, and the mouse is kind of sticking out his tongue and waving at him, and the dog doesn't even realize it. So he's not very successful at this point in getting food. I bet he's really getting hungry now. By nightfall, Mocha was miserable. He missed Michelle. I even miss her tea parties, he mumbled. But I can't give up yet. There's just one more thing I have to try. So he's hungry, he's tired, and it's getting late. He gazed at the golden moon and howled as loudly as he could. Oh! Can you howl like a wolf? Oh! Oh! He howled just like a wolf at the moon. Here he was successful. Suddenly, something howled back at him. Oh, oh, all the wolves here. And then again, ooh, ooh. Mocha froze. He cried, real wolves, real wolves. He turned and raced down the mountain. I want to go home, he panted. I never want to be a wolf again. He ran and ran and ran and ran. Go, Mocha, go. Until finally he reached the house he knew so well. Mocha! Cried Michelle shouted as she dashed out to meet him. Look, she had even put a sign here, missing dog. Answers to Mocha, call Michelle. She was searching for Mocha this whole time. You're back. They're both smiling, they're both hugging, they're both so happy. They're back in each other's arms. Mocha was home again, and he and Michelle were so happy. Life was just perfect until one day she read a book about monkeys. Uh-oh, do you think Mocha is going to try to be a monkey? Nope, Michelle. Look at Michelle swinging from the chandelier with a banana, just like a monkey. And Mocha's going in his mind, oh no. The dog, Mocha, who cried wolf. I hope you enjoyed our two stories today. Don't Eat Bees and The Dog Who Cried Wolf. This dog was being silly and funny and doing things that dogs often do. And this dog wanted to go out and be a wolf. Two very different stories, but both a lot of fun. Thank you for joining me. And until next Nana's story time, no, I really appreciate you joining us. And Frank, me, Nana, loves you. Bye, everybody. Have a great day and keep on reading or listening to stories. Bye.